Hi, I'm Ben. I'm a senior product engineer at Intercom. Now, when we talk to customer support leaders who are thinking about deploying AI agents, a question that always comes up is, how can I be sure that Fin will behave the way I want it to in the real world? Which is a fair question because at Intercom, we offer you lots of ways to customize the experience for different users and different user groups. And so you want some way of being sure that that's actually going to work in the real world. And so that's why we've built this new feature we're calling Impersonation. It lets you select a real user, one of your real customers, and see exactly how Fin would behave for them. So let's take a look at how it would work. So here I am in my Intercom workspace in the preview, which appears on the side. And you can see we've added this thing here that shows you which user you're currently using the preview as. So for me, I am the preview user currently, which is kind of the default bog standard user you get, which has access to all your content. But that's no good for me because my workspace, my company has different delivery charges for different types of users. So I've got one delivery charge for the US, one for the EU, and one for premium users in the EU. And so I want to test that my audience targeting rules for each of those have been set up the way I want them to. So let's go back here. And so I'll click on the preview user, and now I want to choose a user who is in the EU. So I click the user, add a filter to say I want a user who is in the EU. And now it's filtered all of my users to show me these two who are in the EU. So I'll select the first one, hit save, and now I'll ask it, how much does delivery cost? And so because Bill is in the EU, he should see the article aimed at EU users, which should say it's going to cost him €5 for delivery. Let's see what Fin says. Our delivery charge is €5. Great. So that impersonation targeting has worked correctly. But my company doesn't just change the delivery price based on where you are, but also what plan you're on. We have a standard tier and a premium tier and a different delivery charge for each. It's free if you're on the premium tier. So I want to test that now. So I want to choose a different user. So I click Bill Adams and I want to choose a different user now. I want a user whose tier is not standard, but premium. And you can see here I've got a user, Amy Jones, who is in the EU and on the premium tier. And now she can ask that same question, how much does delivery cost? And so now we're hoping that because she's on the premium tier, she'll get a different article, which says that the delivery is free. Let's see what Fin says. Hello, Amy Jones. We're pleased to inform you that delivery is free for our services. There you go. So that's worked. So impersonation, it works well for content, but it also works for guidance. So if I take you here to my guidance page, you can see I've set up some Fin guidance that says we should escalate to a human when a customer asks about Saturday delivery. And I've targeted that here at premium users in the EU. So now I want to test if that actually works. So because Amy is an EU user who is on the premium plan, I can say something like, how much does Saturday delivery cost? And now, again, because she's an EU user on the premium plan, she should get immediately routed to a customer support agent because she mentioned Saturday delivery. And there you go. Look, at this point, I'd hand the conversation over to a teammate. So that is it working for content and guidance, and it also supports lots of other Intercom features like workflows, Fin tasks, custom actions, all the sort of things you'd normally expect it to do. So we hope that this impersonation feature will be super useful for Intercom customers who want to be confident that what their customers see is how they've set it up. This is currently in closed beta to a few customers for a month or so. We're hoping we can roll it out after that. This is also going to be coming to the Fin batch testing feature within the next couple of weeks as well. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Thank you so much for watching and stay tuned for more updates on Fin testing.